Well, Matty Ice and the Falcons have been on a roll the last 3 games. Wins over Dallas, Seattle, and Tampa, with Ryan pumping out 5 touchdown passes against only 1 pick and completing over 70% of his throws in each of those 3 games, and he just doesn't dink and dunk. But before that, the reigning NFL MVP was playing as if he was someone else. And speaking of that, Ryan went undercover at the Fanatics Atlanta Falcons team store in downtown Atlanta as a merchandise salesman. And our Jack Collinsworth went along to see if they could have a little fun with some unsuspecting fans.
You ever had a mustache?
Never.
First career mustache?
This is it right here. My dad rocks a strong stash.
You look like the uncle from Napoleon Dynamite.
Uncle Rico?
You really do look like Uncle Rico.
Uncle Rico in the building. Let's roll. Is this first career disguise for you?
This is, other than like Halloween, this is the best costume I think I've ever had. I do look like a creep. Would you buy something from me right now? No, that's...
You got a real trustworthy salesman vibe to you. You really do.
All right, I gotta stay in character, huh?
We're at the Fanatics shop at Mercedes-Benz Stadium where business is good. So my man Marcus here is gonna have some fun with the Falcon flock.
I'm playing the role of Marcus today, store supervisor.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's do it.
All right, Marcus, if you can hear me, let's get some spirit fingers one time. Hey, let's get this lady over here. Just say I play quarterback.
I play quarterback, in case you were wondering.
Oh, sorry, we're from Canada. We don't even know who that
Oh, really?
Yeah, I said I could pass a player on the street and I wouldn't know how to play.
Oh.
Sorry about that, but we're shopping for a big Falcons fan,
Yes.
though.
Oh, is that right?
Friend,
Yeah.
he's a Falcons fan.
This is actually our top-selling jersey, the number 2 jersey. He's pretty popular amongst the Atlanta fans.
Have you ever heard of him?
Have you guys ever heard of him, Matt Ryan? You don't get it on TSN, huh? You think a Matt Schaub jersey?
Hey, lean into his ear. Like you gotta tell him a secret.
Let me fill you in on a little secret, though, man.
Schaub has been taking a lot of first-team reps.
Schaub has been getting a lot of first-team reps recently. So this might be a good purchase. You never know if he's going to start sometime soon.
Yeah, you never know.
Why don't you just try one on, man? Just try it, yeah.
All right, I'll try.
50% off, right?
So it'd be like 50.
Let's see. I think the Schaub ones are going at a
Schaub
steep
ones
discount, man.
Yeah, I think they're free.
These might only be $25, $35. So
honestly,
you could probably get that for like $15 for a Schaub jersey.
I'll try it on.
What about the best-looking quarterback?
Who do you think the best-looking quarterback is in the NFL?
Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck?
Neck beard.
You like the neck beard. I see you got the beard working yourself.
But Matt Ryan's pretty good-looking too, right?
What do you think about Matt Ryan? He's pretty good looking.
Oh,
No? For his age?
if I were one his age,
What's that?
if I were one his age, I was more than a little younger with the money he has. Yeah.
You guys would be interested though, huh?
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
That's interesting. I couldn't make out what you were saying. I feel like my mustache is about to fall off. All right, so now I'm feeding you stuff?
Yeah, let's see if we can do this. I realized how boring working at a clothing store is.
It's really boring, dude. See if you can't sneeze on one of these jerseys.
Yeah, let me see this one. What size is this? I'm so sorry. Oh my God. You know I have the allergies this season, and I'm so sorry. I can give you.
It's 50% off.
I'll give you this one. I'll give you this one 50% off after that.
Awesome.
Just allergies, you know.
You got the socks? You think you got the socks?
The team socks.
Yeah.
Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah. Or,
Let me see if we do have those socks. Yeah.
Just go on a ridiculous search for the socks.
You'd think I'd be able to find them. What do you think of these? Here, I'll hold your shoes for you while you try those on.
okay. All right.
If you wouldn't mind just trying those on underneath your socks, you know, just to make sure they get a real fit. You can take your actual sock off.
If you wouldn't mind too, we can try them on, because a lot of times if you have them with those, your other socks underneath them, they won't fit in your shoe right. Let's just try them underneath your socks too.
Yeah, sure.
Be like, you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm actually gonna have to check with my manager first because you tried them on over your skin.
Can we get a manager out here? Just want to make sure we had a guy try on some socks on his bare feet.
Hey, how are you?
Hey,
Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
I manage the store on Wednesdays.
Oh, okay, cool.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays on my off
Wow,
days.
that's awesome. Very familiar.
We're just messing with you, man.
I'm like, what's going on?
We appreciate
Why
you.
is this happening to me?
I cannot believe you took off your real socks. I cannot believe that. Let's see if we can really juice one up. I'm gonna be a real weirdo. I think I might hit the posture on him one time right here.
I was going to say your posture looks really good anyhow.
What's the deal on that?
Well, the deal is the Falcons Snapchat. We're
The
giving
deal-
them for free if you do a touchdown dance.
There's only one deal with these. Falcon Snapchat, little touchdown dance, this jersey,
It's yours.
for free.
Are you kidding me?
Dab. Do a dab. Dab. Both. Just keep dabbing.
Can you dab?
Just keep dabbing. Tell him to get real weird, though. Get real weird. That's gold. That's gold. But now you've got to check with the manager.
The only thing about this jersey is we do have to check with the manager, see if we'll be able to
Should I
get it
take
to
it
you
off
for
or
free.
go with it?
Let me see if I can.
Ain't no problem. I'm having a good time, man.
How are you? I'm Marcus. Very nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you.
Oh my God. What is going on?
Now we really down on them. Now we really down.
Killing it. You're killing it. That's what it's all about. You guys are killing it. You guys are amazing. Oh my God, you are so good.
Oh my God.
You are so good.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, really good.
Kudos to Jack Collinsworth for getting that done. Although I will say, Jack, the dab, looked like you were having a muscle spasm.
Some type of chicken
It
dance,
didn't quite,
with dabbing.
it wasn't
was
quite the way it's supposed. It wasn't as bad
Why are you so stiff?
as our friend Ed
Why are you
Werder
like
a few
this?
years
That
ago.
dab was
who did
awful.
that wasn't a dab. That was him just involuntarily moving his arms.
a dub.
Yeah, that was a twitch. That was a twitch. Yeah, Jack, it'll twitch. We got to figure out. But that was a very good piece, and thanks to Matt for playing along. Press coverage now. Let's move on and continue to talk about the Atlanta Falcons. This from Kelsey Conway, who covers the Falcons. Coach Quinn, Dan Quinn, said there won't be a limit on running back Devontae Freeman on Sunday. He is fresh and ready to go after missing the last couple of games with a concussion. Devontae excited to be back on the field.
If you play football and you still play football on this level, I can only imagine you've been getting concussions since you was young. You know, that's a part of football. You're gonna get concussions. So, you know, hey, if it happen again. I'm a competitor. I'm a dog. I'm gonna still try to be the same free as I could be. I'm gonna work to be the same way. Ain't nothing gonna change. I just want to win and get better.
Well, you know, it's funny. The Falcons have really sort of rejuvenated their running game the last few games, and it'd be great to see if they can get him and Tevin Coleman going back-to-back, because that's what made them so lethal last year. It was the combo of those two and the aerial strikes from Matt Ryan. So let's start the running back spotlight now. And Herm, running back with the best matchup, Week 13. Who is it?
Jordan Howard. He had 32 carries last week, and he's going to play the San Francisco 49ers that are a little bit shaky with their run defense, ranked 30th. A lot of people don't know about this young man. I guess if you're a fantasy player, you know about him because this guy is really a good football player. I mean, he is their offense, basically. If he, I put it this way, if he was with the Dallas Cowboys right now, it wouldn't have any problems.
That's exactly
Especially
right.
with this guy right here, boy. This guy is a good football player, boy. He runs inside, outside. He is fun to watch play football.
Another one of those running backs out of Indiana we've seen come out over the last couple of years. Teddy, running back with the worst matchup.
All right, Lions are playing the Ravens, and Coach and I are both on this Raven defense bandwagon. They're playing real well, so I would say the running backs, Amir Abdullah, I know he hasn't been practicing. He may be banged up, but if Theo Riddick's in there, Zach Zenner's in there, Brandon Williams in the middle, you got C.J. Mosley at linebacker playing. Love watching that guy play. Playing great, having an outstanding year, one of the best in the game. It's just going to be hard to find places to run versus that Raven defense. So good, so solid, so well coached by defensive coordinator Dean Pease.
Absolutely, and the Ravens' defense really the reason they're in the playoff hunt, because the offense with Joe Flacco has not been there in any way, shape, or form. Herm, running back you want in any matchup?
Alvin Kamara, and he is really good, and he is a double threat, whether he's running the ball. Listen to what he's running it per carry. 7.1, and on catches, 10.0. This is, I know Sheffy has him on his fantasy team, but I remember we had him in the studio, boy. He's a delightful young man, very confident. You know, this is Coach Payton's Sproles. This is Darren Sproles guy. He gives it to him enough running the ball, but he really throws it to him a lot.
And the other thing is about him, you can bottle him up, but he still gets that one big play. Against the Rams, they did a great job, and he still had a 74-yard touchdown run at one point. He's just, you can't stop him for an entire game. All right, where are we now? Adam?
I'm going to break out.
Breakout candidate, I'm sorry.
I'm going to go with Marshawn Lynch.
A lot of hours into this.
Oakland Raiders, Marshawn Lynch, beast mode because, I mean, Crabtree suspended. Cooper's in concussion protocol.
Yeah.
He's going up against a giant defense that's been terrible against the run. It's about
31st,
time.
yeah.
You got to give this guy the ball against a defense that's struggling and an offensive line that was supposed to be a quality unit. They get back on track. Beast mode breaks out. Puts up some big numbers, Trey. I'll go with Marshawn Lynch.
Well, listen,
break it out.
Raider fans would love to see that. Meanwhile, Adam, the storyline you're watching here?
Listen, we continue to watch the New England Patriots, and nobody's giving any love or respect to Dion Lewis, who's become a major force once again in the New England Patriots backfield. You see what he's done since he's come back, and you see how he's impacted this offense. It's not just Gronk. It's not just Brandon Cooks. It's Dion Lewis. And I know Rex Burkhead has done some damage, and James White's capable of catching the ball out of the backfield, but Dion Lewis is almost back to the form he had before he hurt his knee again, and he has been a major factor for this Patriots offense.
I don't know how he gets it done in between the tackles, but somehow that lateral movement, he just gets it done.
Well, listen,
Positive yards.
and you know this. What does Bill Belichick always say? Men, we need to win a lot of different ways. 196 rushing yards on Sunday. The New England Patriots, 34 yards more than their previous season high and 5.2 per carry. Dion Lewis, a big part of that. Yes, Matthew Berry is here. Matthew, you're too far away over on the other side of the studio. Give me a little love and not love, for lack of a better term, with the running back spotlight.
Will do, Trey. We start with the love, and it's Christian McCaffrey, who the Panthers are using on the ground a lot more. We know about him as passing usage, but 27 carries for 151 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground over the last 3 games. That's 5.6 yards per carry. And then you think about what he can do as a pass catcher against New Orleans. Remember, the Saints have allowed the 6th most running back receiving yards, the 11th most running back yards per catch this year. This game is on the turf in New Orleans. I expect a high-scoring game and a lot of usage for Christian McCaffrey, who comes in as a top 10 play for me this week. Guy I'm not crazy about is Jay Ajayi, and it's honestly, I think he's a talented player, but it's usage and it's matchup here. Obviously, LeGarrette Blount, Corey Clement, they're in the mix there as well. And then you think about the Seattle Seahawks. Since week 4, no running back has eclipsed 54 yards in a game against Seattle. So basically, you're hoping for a touchdown here. You just don't know whether it's going to be Ajayi or LeGarrette Blount or Corey Clement. It's too crowded there for me to trust Ajayi anywhere inside my top 20 so far. Trey.
Matthew, makes all the sense in the world. They got 4 running backs, and they use them all. When we come back on NFL Live, Eli Manning benched for Geno Smith. What are the thoughts of Giants owner John Mara and our quarterback guru, Steve Young? He'll join us next to give us his insights on the drama in the big city. And don't forget to join ESPN and the V Foundation in the fight against cancer. Every single penny donated goes directly to cancer.